What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about everything that's wrong with running a streetwear brand in 2024. Like, what's going wrong? What's nobody talking about with running a brand in 2024? So without further ado, do me a favor, share this video to a friend, hit that like button, and subscribe for me. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get on into the video and talk about what's wrong with running a streetwear brand in 2024. And a lot of these topics that I'm gonna talk about today, like, nobody's really talking about it. And I'm looking, and I talk to a lot of my friends. I talk to a lot of people that I help tutor and mentor in the streetwear space and stuff like that. And I don't see too many people talking about it on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I could say that's wrong right now, if you haven't been watching the news, this just happened this week. All the dock workers are going on strike. And the reason why they're striking is they're striking for better pay. They want 70% more increases. And they're also striking against automation because a lot of automatic robots is taking jobs from a lot of the dock workers. So they're trying to fight against that so they can make sure they have a future job, trying to slow down automation. So all the way from Maine to Texas, the ports are locked down, and some of the ports in LA are locked down. So what does that mean for brand owners and people that have brands? I know a lot of you guys might do air shipping, get your stuff from Pakistan and get it air. But the people that have high MOQs or just don't want to pay a really big shipping cost, they do boat shipping. So if you did a boat shipping or plan to do a boat shipping, 9 times out of 10, your stuff is getting stuck on one of these ports because all the major ports are locked down right now. And every day that it stays locked down, it takes 15 weeks for the economy to recover. So, like, you're going to see higher prices for goods such as groceries and stuff like that. But what does that mean for the brand owner? It's going to be higher prices for fabrics, t-shirts, all of that stuff because a lot of those stuff comes on containers and come through the port. And if it's sitting at the port or there's like a buildup at the port and it takes too long to unload and get delivered to us, that's going to slow us down. So be mindful. But the trickle-down effect of that is it's also going to affect the air shipping because bigger corporations and bigger brands are going to start air shipping more. You know what I'm saying? So if it affects the air shipping prices will go up. So that's something to look into going into Black Friday. That's why I even said in previous videos, it's best to plan early for Black Friday all the way in August. So if you were somebody that already have your stuff and is already here in America or whatever the case may be, you might not have these issues. You know what I'm saying? But even me, I still have some stuff that's on the way. And I'm like, wow, this is going to affect my shipping time. And I know, like, it's bigger than me. It's like people that's trying to keep their jobs and fight against automations and get better wages. But I'm just looking at the trickle-down effect on the economy that's going to have. So that goes into my overall topic. The thing that nobody's talking about right now in 2024 with running a clothing brand is the fact that things are way more expensive. I've been running a clothing brand for 7 years now. And things are super expensive. And normally you roll with the punches and you move through things in time and things change. Like, I remember a time before TikTok where you couldn't go viral and wake up the next morning with 100+ orders. I remember a time where pop-ups was the only way to make money. I remember a time before people were on Shopify and they were on big cartels. So times change in the clothing brand space all the time. Like, things are supposed to change, but like, the prices of things are changing at a rate which is crazy. Like, I remember, like, back in 2020, not too long ago, 4 years ago, I could get a jean sample or any sample for anywhere between $80 to $150. Like, $150 was considered high for a sample. You know what I'm saying? I used to get some jean samples for $80. Boom, let's go. It's out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get it in like 2 to 3 weeks. Now, the cheapest you can get a sample for from certain manufacturers is $150. And then the manufacturer might be like, hey, I'm going to give you a free sample. It's not free. It gets baked into your bulk cost. So they're going to get their money anyway. You feel me? It just gets baked into the bulk cost. They just move that cost down the line and you pay for it later instead of paying for it up front. But regardless, like $150 for a sample, $50 just to get it to ship to your front door. So now you're $200 in on a sample. So now the cost of entry is getting even higher. And now bulk prices are even getting higher. I remember at the top of 2024, this year, I ordered some hoodies. They were $32 a piece. Now, I just try to order those same hoodies. All I did was change the color. I ordered them in January. They were $32 a piece. Now I'm like, yo, January coming back around. You know what I'm saying? Winter's coming back around. Let me order these hoodies again. They did really well for me. The manufacturer told me $60 a piece. Then we bargained a little. And then he said he can get down to $55 a piece. And somebody might be like, yo, Dre, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's a $20 increase in the same year. Let's just start there. 1. 2, now it's so more expensive for me. Either I'm going to keep my price the same or I push that price onto my customer. And pushing more expensive prices onto customers sometimes don't fare well. Because some customers will be like, yo, bro, I used to get it for this price. Now I got to get it for this price and nothing changed. The quality didn't go up. All you did was change the color. So like now my conversion might go a little bit lower. Or God be blessing me, the customers might not even care and they'll still come back, but that's really not that likely. What's been going on lately, prices been going up and there hasn't been any justification for these price increases. So customers are like, yo, I could shop elsewhere. That's why fast fashion is so winning. That's why people are going to Shein and getting $20, $40 products because like they could do that. Big corporations can perform at a loss for so long because they see the bigger picture and they will always get funding and funding always go into those companies. But whereas you're a small brand or a small business, anything under $2 million a year, that might kill your bottom line, your top line. It might kill everything if your cost keeps on increasing. Cost on shipping is going up too as well, but not as rapidly as the cost of getting your product and the cost of, and when I say cost of shipping, I mean your postage to ship it to your customer. Like that cost normally goes up during the holiday season, but it hasn't been that crazy. But the cost to get it to your door, like your bulk, been getting really high. So I've seen it where a lot of people are shipping by boat. But the problem with shipping by boat is now the docks are backed up, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to be backed up for the foreseeable future for this video. So what I'm trying to tell everybody that's starting a clothing brand or been having a clothing brand, hold on, but prices are going to go up. We're on the roller coaster where it goes up and it's going to go back down and we're going to do the loop-de-loops. We're on the roller coaster. It might even out eventually, but like I have not seen it to these points. Like I'm going to still continue to do business, but I want to be realistic to everybody that watch my videos. Like, it used to be where you could start a brand for $500. It used to be that. And shout out to Tez. Tez got this thing where he's trying to start a brand with $1,000 and he's doing a whole case study and stuff like that. And I've been watching it. It's pretty interesting to see. But he'll tell you, even with $1,000, it's quite difficult. It's not easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the cost of entry is getting even higher to run and start a brand. And then I'm not even talking about the scamming situation. The economy is so bad. This is how you can tell if the economy is bad. The scamming situation. When you see a heightened rise in theft, crime, and scamming, the economy is bad. When you see a heightened rise in theft, crime, and scamming, and drug abuse, the economy is bad. Those are clear signs that the economy is bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? For all my brand owners that started and been in the skin in the game for like 3 years, you'll see like, okay, I'm still getting orders, but my conversions are a little bit lower than they normally are. And I'm spending more money to acquire a customer. Like, your acquisition costs are getting higher. People are running ads to no avail just to get more customers in on their product. Like, those things are going up. You feel me? So these are things to look for that I see a lot of people not talking about, not being realistic about. Even me, I haven't even spoke about this until this video. Like, the cost of things are getting really high. And I was in denial for a really long time until I was talking to one of my friends. He run a multi-million-dollar brand. They do about $10 to $15 million a year with their clothing brand. And I asked him, I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, yo, bro, are prices higher for you? Like, are you affected? And he's like, yes, we've scaled back. We've cut down. We only do this many products now. Like, it's harder for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, wow. If he's saying that, I know the guy that's only making $30K a month is feeling it too. He just not saying it, but he's feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're all feeling it. And these are things, but what I want to say with that, we still are on the roller coaster. We're still starting. We're still figuring out ways to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We're not just sitting down and just accepting it. It's like, all right, this costs a little bit more. Now I might have to switch manufacturers. Now I might have to do some other stuff. You feel me? So that's one thing I really want to tell people that's about to start a brand. In 2024, the prices are so high, and I do not think they're going to go down in 2025. I think they're going to stay high for a little minute, and then until we trickle out and it figures itself out, especially with the shipping from China. And you also got to look who becomes our president, because if Donald Trump becomes our president, and I'm not telling anybody who to vote for Kamala or whoever, because I think this problem is still going to be here no matter who becomes the president. But Donald Trump is already saying, yes, I'm going to put taxes on China. I'm going to put tariffs on imports from China, higher ones. So if he's already saying that, a lot of manufacturers are baking that into their cost. So that's why prices are even getting a little bit higher, because they're anticipating that Donald Trump is going to be president. So they're like, hey, it's more expensive for us. It might be more expensive for us. So let us start now instead of just putting it onto the customer when he becomes president right away. You know what I'm saying? They're slowly conditioning us for that. So that's why I say in 2025, it might not even go lower. Even if Kamala does become president too, or Donald Trump or whoever, I don't think prices are going to go lower as quick as we need it to. Not as quick as it went up. You know what I'm saying? The next thing that I want everybody to look out for in 2024 and beyond right now, with the economy being bad, and I kind of briefly touched on it, is the scamming. The scamming is at an all-time high. Like, it's to the point where I don't want to recommend people business anymore, because, like, the scamming is at an all-time high. I don't know what it is. I don't know why people don't want to do the work. I don't know why people rather scam, or whatever the case is. It's at an all-time high, and we're just scamming each other. Everybody's just scamming each other. It's like, yo, you put somebody on to, like, a graphic designer. You pay your deposit, and the graphic designer run off on $50. It's like, damn, gang, for $50? But if they do that 10 times in a day, that's $500. That's better than them going out to get a job. $500 in a day is better than them going out and get a job. So I see and I get why you're doing it, but, like, it's no longevity in that. So I just want to make sure the brand owner that's just starting, that's coming, trying to put skin in the game, it happens. It happens all the time. I got hit for $13K. You know what I'm saying? Like, knock on wood, I hope that doesn't happen to anybody watching this video, but it happens. The scamming is at an all-time high. So we need to be extra vigilant. And if you have a gut feeling where you feel like it doesn't feel right, go with your gut, because your gut is always right, man. Go with your gut. But, like, also, it's hard for me to tell people to go with their gut, because I also preach, like, taking risk. But there's a way you can take educated risk. You don't have to gamble. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you get some tangible, like, I don't know how to say this. Like, make sure you just get some tangible references when you start working with people. Like, hey, or recommendations. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, have you used this person before? How was it? What's going on? Soon as you hear somebody be like, yo, they're kind of bad at communication, red flag. Soon as you hear somebody be like, yo, like, they don't be responding, they just pop up one day and I have my stuff, it be taking too long for edits, red flag. You don't want to work with nobody that doesn't take their business seriously. And that's a lot of these people that start in businesses now. Even if that is you, if you have a brand or a business or a service that you're doing towards other people, you have to take it seriously. Because I know there's nobody above you telling you what to do. So within yourself, you have to treat it like a business if you want it to grow. You have to take it seriously. Because I know there's some people out there that don't even plan to scam nobody. They don't even plan to scam nobody. They just end up scamming somebody. Like, damn, like, I wanted to do it, but, like, my communication got lapsed. I stopped doing it. And whatever excuse they might want to say, they don't have a plan to do it. They have a good heart. It just ends up happening. But regardless, whether you plan to do it or not, like, it's like, damn, bro, I don't have my product and I gave you money and you don't want to give me my refund. Now I got to call my bank or hit PayPal and do the motions to get my money back. Like, just as quick as I gave it to you, you should be able to give it back to me. And that's another thing. A lot of people right now in 2024, as soon as y'all get that payout, as soon as y'all get that money, y'all already spending it. You need to not do that. Like, as soon as you get the money, you need to invest it into the product that you need or what you need to get it to your customer. Because I see a lot of people that with Shopify is getting 20K payouts, 10K payouts, 12K payouts, 8K payouts. They at the mall the same day. And they ain't even get the shirts made yet, or they ain't even buy the shipping labels to ship out the orders yet, or they haven't even got the orders out yet. Like, in my company, we have a rule of thumb. Until we ship, let's say we do a drop, right? and we got 600 orders. Until we ship like 70% of those orders, we're not even taking no payouts for ourselves. Like, we're not even sending no money to ourselves. Like, all that money stays in a business account. And that's just a rule of thumb that we do to make sure we don't mess up. You know what I'm saying? That's just a rule of thumb of something that we do, like, and make sure the money is there. So, and that's cool, you know? I just want to make sure that I'm always doing good business. Do we slip up sometimes? Yes. But, like, one thing I want to focus on is make sure you're doing good business, because that's how you stick around. That's how I'm in this game for 7-8 years now. Yeah, 7-8 years. I think it's 7 years. About to be 8 years in February, I think. That's why I'm still here, because, like, we've always done good business, and we continue to do good business. And if we can't, we try to refund somebody or something like that. So yeah, like I'm saying, in 2024, man, it's really hard for brand owners right now. But if you really stay the course, lock in, and focus on what you can control, and the controllables really is like your customer experience, how soon customers get the package, what you put in the package, the quality of your product, how you market, you know what I'm saying, how often you market, how consistently you're dropping, how consistently you're showing up. Those are the things you can control. Like, as far as prices and docks being shut down and stuff like that, those are very uncontrollable. There's not much we could do about that, but I feel like more light needs to be shed on it from higher up entrepreneurs, like high level entrepreneurs, people that are doing like $1 million plus a year. Need to talk more about stuff like this often, just so people know, like, all right, it does get better, or it is like that on a higher level. Like, they're going through the same thing, but like they're still making it happen every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm having this video, or going elaborate and telling you guys like what's going on. And I don't really want to make this video too stretched out or too long, so that's why I'm just gonna even leave it at that. But if you want more videos like this where I'm just giving you straight hands-on game, just leave questions below in the comments and just subscribe. I'm really on the road to getting to 5,000 subscribers. I really want to hit it before the end of November. So if you guys can help with that, if you're not already subscribed, please just do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button. Send it to your friend. Tell them hit that subscribe button. And yeah.